as Sagar said, I came to meditation in 2002. So after coming back from US, so this is because of one of my very close friend Vani and Chandrasekhar. We came to pyramid meditation. So in 2002, we met Patri sir. So first time when I met Patri sir, I went to Patri sir's class, public class, and then I did meditation for some time, and then I realized that and after that I was coming back home, but all the people, so many people are going to a stage and they are giving handshake to Patri sir. I was wondering what they are doing. So I tried to give my hand to shake hand. I couldn't. So finally, with great difficulty, I given handshake to Patri sir and I went home. So after that, my friend Chandrasekhar said, Patri sir will come to your house. Then I said, okay, fine. Then that day, when we were waiting for Patri sir, it is almost 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock and nobody turned up. Then Sagar asked why nobody came. You said Patri sir will come. I said, no, he is so busy and so great. I couldn't give handshake to him. How come he will come to our house? Probably Chandrasekhar might have told just like that. Then after 10 minutes, calling bell rang, and then when I opened the door, Chandrasekhar and Patri sir is in front of my house. I was shocked actually. Then I was just like that, and Sagar said, can we come inside? Then Patri sir came home, and from that time he was coming to our house. He assigned website work to take care of it. And when I was that time, that was the first website for the PSS movement. PSSmovement.org, and that is the only one digital platform that time. All the other things were physical form, booklets, magazines, pamphlets, so many other things. So that was the first thing, and I learned so much from that work. Patri sir used to teach me each and every sentence, how to write, how to put full stop, comma, and everything. And I learned so much from that. And he has given me an opportunity to make a book, Meditation Everywhere. From that book making, I learned so many things, how to do the first page, cover page, back page, and everything. And he teaches so well, just like as if like a teacher teaches for a baby class, first class students, how they will teach, like that Patri sir will teach you if you are ready to learn. That is the ultimate thing I experienced from him. And every time when he comes to our house, he teaches cooking also, and I learned so many dishes from him, and I enjoyed that so well. So during this process, and when I got my pregnancy, when I was expecting my second daughter, I was above 40 plus years. So that time, when I went to the gynecologist, then she said it is a very high risk pregnancy, so you have to take care of yourselves. Then, because after seeing my family history, my dad is diabetic for the past 30 years and having BP, and my mother is also having blood pressure for the past 30 years. So after seeing all this, my family history, the gynecologist said your pregnancy is very high risk pregnancy, and you have to be you will definitely get diabetic and BP because your family history is like that, and you are above 40 and all that. Then I said, okay, fine, I will take care of it. So from that day, after listening that from the doctor, I started meditating almost 4 hours per day. Every day I do 1 hour of normal meditation normally, but after listening that during my pregnancy, I did almost 4 hours, actually more than 4 hours, not continuously, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, 1 hour evening, 1 hour night, and whenever I find time, I used to sit half an hour, 20 minutes like that. So throughout my pregnancy, I didn't face not even a single complication. That credit totally goes to my meditation. Because when you hear something from a gynecologist, from an experienced doctor, that it is a high risk pregnancy, that this and everything, you will become panic. And moreover, they are saying you will definitely get diabetic, definitely get BP because of your family history and because you are above 40 and all that. And you will become even more panic with that sentences from a very experienced doctor. So this meditation helped me not getting panic. So that itself will reduce your stress levels and everything comes to your control. So the diabetic and BP mainly they cause mainly because of the stress, not because of the family history or anything. If your stress levels are more, you will tend to get, even if your family history is not there, you will tend to get diabetic or BP if you are under stress. So this meditation really helped me during that time, like doing continuous meditation. I used to listen, but I was not taking into my mind. So not taking those sentences into your mind itself, you need lot of meditation because you have to be very strong. Especially when you listen such type of things from an experienced doctor, you have to be very strong enough not to take those sentences to your mind. So that part, I really enjoyed my pregnancy throughout without not any complication, and throughout my pregnancy my BP and sugar levels are perfectly normal. And the next thing is, after that she said, you may not get mother's milk and because you are aged more above 40 and all that, but you believe me, that she said that is okay, we will give tablets for that if you don't get mother's milk. You believe me, I haven't used not even a single tablet for that, and automatically, because I used to think a positive that I am feeding my baby, that's all. So the mother's milk automatically came, and I have given my daughter almost 1 year, 9 months. So that all the credit goes to really meditation, because meditation makes you calm. So you have to be in a calm state, then everything happens automatically in the sense naturally. That is a major health benefit in my life, which I got benefited through meditation. And another thing is, now my daughters, both the daughters, they do meditation. And because without teaching, they themselves used to come and sit with me for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But when we moved to London, when Saga said we moved to London, in London, my elder daughter faced a lot of problems in her school. Because she is a new student and already groups are formed in that school, and she couldn't get adjusted because everybody is pulling her leg. Because here, just like ragging in engineering colleges, ragging is called as bullying. So that starts from class 1 itself. So bullying starts from class 1 itself, and every kid should know how to handle it. And some kids, they really undergo a lot of stress for that, and they cannot do well in their studies with that bullying. So my daughter was also undergoing the same thing, bullying thing, and that time she couldn't handle her problems. Then she told me to come and talk with the principal coordinator. Then I told her, see, now I'll come and talk with the principal. But if you go to 10th class, if you go to university, if you go to college, I cannot come and talk with the principal, with your coordinate to handle your problem. So you should know how to handle your own problems. Then she said, okay, fine. So somehow she handled it, but every day while I go and pick her up from school, she used to cry and come back from school. Then I told her, see, I will teach you meditation. You just meditate just before going to school, and then go to school, and then see how the things will be in your school. So from that day, every day before going to school, she used to meditate 15 to 20 minutes. If there is time, she'll meditate 20 minutes. If there is no time, minimum 15 minutes she used to meditate, and she used to calmly walk down to school. So that after doing this meditation, this process, after 1 month, she noticed that she is able to handle her own problems in her class. She is able to tackle how even if the friends are doing the same thing, friends are doing the ragging, bullying and all that stuff, but she is able to handle those things. You know why? Because when you hurriedly go to the school, you will be in that hurry mode, and even when you enter into the class, even when your classmate or someone pulls your leg, you will immediately react. But when you do meditation and walk down to school calmly, you won't react immediately, you will respond, or sometimes you will ignore. I always tell her certain things you have to ignore. You should not react for everything. Certain things you have to ignore, certain things you have to respond, but don't react immediately. That is a major difference in her career, this meditation. So I request all parents, this is very effective. You just try and see. 1 month you try and see. This is very effective. All parents, I request them, when their kids are going to school or college, don't make them rush to the school bus or anything. Make them sit for meditation just for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes itself, they'll become, or 15 minutes, their mind will become calm down, and they'll just walk in a normal way, so that they can really perform well in their classrooms. That is a major thing which I noticed. And thanks to Patri sir in introducing this Annapani Sati meditation to us, and because he has given lot of opportunities to us to serve in the Pyramid Valley International. That is a great opportunity. As Sagar said, we are learning many things while doing service, because those are all learnings for everyone. As he said, Patri sir will give you one project. In that project itself, we learn many things. Those are all great lessons and great learnings. He has given such a great platform. First of all, to learn certain things, you need a platform. He has created such a great platform, and sir is giving us the opportunities to learn there. Thank you so much for that, and thanks to PMC Tamil for this opportunity, and thanks to Sunita madam for giving me this opportunity, and thank you everyone.
PMC நேயர்களுக்கு ஒரு வேண்டுகோள். வீடியோ மூலமாக மேலும் ஆன்மீக தகவல்கள் பெற விரும்பினால் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் எனும் பட்டனை அழுத்தவும். இதை பற்றிய அறிவிப்புகளை அறிய வேண்டுமானால் பெல் எனும் பட்டனை அழுத்தவும்.